The games people play. It was a great song back in the day, but we sure are playing a lot of video games. Welcome back to Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin. With us from the Entertainment Software Association is President and CEO Stanley Pierre-Louis. Hi, Stanley.
Thank you for having me.
A pleasure. Well, you have some pretty surprising data on game playing, smashing some stereotypes. Tell us about it.
Well, every year, the Entertainment Software Association conducts a survey to understand U.S. demographics around gameplay, what people are playing, and their attitudes about the industry. And what we found this year is that everyone is playing and that it remains one of America's favorite pastimes. More than 190 million people play video games today. That's more than 61% of our population. And we literally cover every demographic, and it correlates really well to US demographics. A lot of people have an image in their head of what they think a video game player is. We found that 46% of people who play games are women. We also found that with people 50 years old and older, 29% play games compared to what that number was in 1999, which was 9%. So we're seeing people continue to play and evolve their gameplay as they mature.
Right. They started as kids today and have grown up playing them. How do we define a video game? People wonder, hey, is Wordle a video game? What's the definition?
Sure. All these kinds of interactive entertainment elements are part of video games. So whether it's Wordle, or if you're playing the Madden games, or if you're playing games on your Switch or on your mobile phone, these are all video games. A lot of games have transitioned from being physical world games to online games, and we really saw the positive impact that that had during COVID, where if you were in your bridge club and you wanted to continue playing with your friends, you could do it online. So there are all kinds of games that people play. It's really what excites the consumer, the fan, the audience.
What are some of the typical misconceptions about video gamers?
Well, one of the great things we've learned about games is people game because they have fun, but it also provides you with a lot of great outlets. At a time when we're thinking about mental health and well-being, video games actually provide a lot of benefits, and people don't realize that, except that they live that reality. So people, number one, play because it's fun, but they also play because it's mental stimulation for them, relaxation. We find high numbers, 76% saying relaxation, 77% saying that provides them with just mental stimulation. And so we're finding that people find enormous benefit from playing and in connecting with others.
And there is this huge range, right? From the casual people who might play Wordle or something like that to professionals who are on TV these days playing.
That's right. That's right. Everyone's playing for their own reason. And what's important is it's connecting people with the people they love and with the content and games that they find really enjoyable.
What about kids? Now, lots of parents have concerns about too much screen time, which should probably be regulated, but there can be benefits for kids too, right?
Yes, first and foremost, we want to make sure that parents and caregivers have the information they need about what games are appropriate for their kids and their families to access. And that's why we have an organization within our industry called the Entertainment Software Rating Board, located online at esrb.org, where they provide information about age appropriateness, content descriptors of what's in the game, and also what kind of interactive elements are in the games. Is it connected to the internet? Are you talking to other people? And parents can then control what it is about the gameplay that they want to manage for their families. So first and foremost, we want to make sure that families have the information and tools that they need to make those decisions. I think once kids start playing, they start to see enormous benefits. First, learning how to learn and learning why they want to learn really comes through games. Games inspire kids to want to learn more, to learn what's behind the screen, not just what's on the screen. And then there are the emotional benefits for kids, learning things like empathy by playing as different characters, learning about collaboration by playing with others, and we're learning resilience and perseverance by grinding to that next level. So there are both academic and emotional learning opportunities for kids who play games.
Now, the ESA is marking its 30th anniversary. You've seen lots of changes in games, haven't you?
We really have. Back in 1999, 18% of people who played video games were saying they played online. Today, almost 90% do. In 2012, people who had mobile devices, 33% of them said that they played video games. Today, more than 78% play. So how they play and how they access games has really changed. But we've also seen enormous growth in how many people play. Back in 2001, 146 million people were playing video games. Today, more than 190 million people are playing games. And we're seeing all those demographics really grow to the point where in 1999, the average age was 29. Today, the average age of a person who plays video games is 36. So enormous growth in terms of who plays and how they access games.
And there seems to be a fondness for some of the old games. Some people still have those old machines with retro titles and such. Tell me a bit about that.
People love games from all their eras, and like other art forms, music, film, people love games that they engage with at a certain time in their lives or with certain people. And we're seeing not only are people loving playing their old games, but we're seeing companies really refresh older games and come back. There were a bevy of these games last year and in recent years of really bringing back exciting games that people loved from their past and their youth, and putting them on new devices so that they're playable with these new platforms. So nostalgia certainly plays an important role in our games and in our industry, but so do the new games. So we're excited that we can really hit every market out there for every fan out there.
Right, the video game version of vinyl. So where can we go to learn more?
You can learn more about the ESA and our report at theesa.com. That's THEESA.com.
Terrific. Stanley Pierre-Louis, thank you so much for spending time with us.
Thank you.